Hello everyone, welcome to another arrays easy level question. Now this question is one of the classic examples of hash map or map. So we can also use brute force here because the constraints that are given they are quite small, so that won't matter much. But in case if the constraints are very huge, then our optimized solution of hash map will definitely help us. Let's dive straight into the question. So the question is pretty simple in itself. We are given two arrays, names and heights. Okay, and we have to sort our names array based on the values of heights. In what way? In descending order. Okay, that means the person with the maximum height is going to be the first, and the person with the least height is going to be the last. Okay, in our case, Mary has the maximum height, that is 180. So she is going to be the first, and 170 is the height of Emma, that is second maximum, so she is going to be second, and 165, that is the least height, that is John, so he is going to be the last one. Let's dive straight into the brute force, and then I'll explain how the hash map will use the hash map here. Okay, so first we need to return array of string, right? So let's create that first. The size of this is going to be the same as names.length. Okay, now first we will iterate through our names. Okay, now after this we need to find the maximum from heights at this point. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me create another variable. So at every ith position it will find a new maximum height. That's what we want, right? So let's find the maximum first. In heights, max height is going to be max of max height and rj. Now at this point we have found our maximum value in heights array. Okay, now we need to find the corresponding name in the names array. So for that, what we'll do is if our heights array at jth position, if that is equals to max height, okay, in that case we'll first of all, the first thing that we need to take care here is we need to reassign our value at jth position in heights array. If we don't do this, then what will happen is at every jth or every ith loop, okay, it will find the same maximum height, and this is not what we want here right now. Okay, so first what I will do is I will assign it to -1. So since we are given that the heights, it contains only positive integers, so it won't matter. We won't have any negative values right now. Okay, and height cannot be in a negative, so that is also a plus point. Next, we have found our jth index, right? Now we need to find the corresponding name. We have, so what we'll do is at result of ith position we'll assign that value. Okay, and since we have found our value, let's break from this loop. Okay, at the end I'll simply return this result. Let me submit this. Okay, name is wrong. Okay, it is quite easy, the brute force approach. Now let's jump into the hash map approach, like the optimized solution. Okay, let me remove all this. Now one thing that is common is our string value, like the result value. Okay, next, since we are dealing with our maps, okay, let's create that as well. First value is going to be our integer, second value is going to be our names, that is string. Okay, now we need to add our values into the map. Okay, so let's do that. Another thing, if you're not aware of hash map and its functions, I will prefer that you go at some website, Stack Overflow, Java T-Point, Geeks for Geeks. Okay, you go there and you watch the functions and methods that we have under map. Okay, that will be helpful here. Now let's add our values in our map. So since our names and heights array are same, okay, I can take anyone. So I is going to be less than names.length plus plus. Okay, map dot put is our value that will help us to place our value inside the map. First thing is we want our heights at ith position, and then names at ith position. Okay, now our arrays is filled up. Next thing, we want to find the value based on our heights, that too in a descending order. Okay, so for that what we'll do is we will sort our heights array. Okay, our step 2 is done. Now let's jump to step 3. Let's find the corresponding name in our heights array. Now how will we do that? So I will iterate through heights array in a reverse order. Now why is that? Because the sorting method, it will sort from ascending to descending. Okay, like the smallest to largest value. Okay, but we need the largest height first. Okay, so I will start with I equals to -1 greater than or equals to 0 minus. Okay, now one thing that we need to take care is, since we are starting our I from the back of like the last index of our heights, but we are adding at the first, like the starting index in our result. Okay, so let's create another index variable that will start from 0. Okay, result at index, that is going to be what? We will find our height in our hash map. How will we do that? Map.get what? We need to get the name or the string at our heights of I. Okay, and later on we'll simply increment our index. If you don't want to increment index here, you can also increment here. Okay, and that's it. We'll return our result. Okay, let me submit this. Okay, so you can see it is that easy. Our runtime has also reduced a lot. Okay, like from 36 ms in our brute force, it has gone down to 1/3 till 12 ms in our optimized solution. Okay, so that's it for this video. I will suggest you that you go and look up for hash map, hash set, and list, array list, because we'll be looking into that quite a lot in our arrays. Okay, and do let me know if you have any queries or any suggestions for me to solve from any other platform. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep coding.